Zone. Hey, the New Jersey Devils are at the Odd tonight, and you know who's back in town, Jim Schoenfeld. He's looking forward to the game behind the bench, and he says, always nice to come back.
I come back to the arena seeing the players that I played with and coached, and certainly all the fans that have been in the area. It's really nice to get back home, but you lose sight of it in a hurry because 2 points are vital for us tonight. We've just got to get out of here with a win.
The Devils are fighting for the Patrick Division's final playoff spot, trailing the Flyers by 7 points. Fresh off an 8-1 pounding of Toronto, Shoney needs to keep the momentum flowing.
We need it desperately, and I think the Sabres are in a position where they've been struggling a bit. They need a win to snap themselves out of it. So I think it's going to be a very hard-fought game, and of course we're hoping we're on the W column when we leave, but we're going to have a work cut out for us. They're a good hockey team, and although they've been struggling of late, we know we can't take them lightly. We're going to have everybody going to beat them tonight.
Ruuttu drives it in by John Burke in between Burke's right pad and the goal post, and Buffalo leads 3-0.
Right, you young kids watching this replay really pay close attention to the shot of Christian Ruuttu. Watch how he uses the wrist shot. He doesn't use a slap shot. He looks for the opening, finds it, and the puck goes exactly where he's looking, and that's the way it's supposed to be done. A cross-ice pass. Watch him raise the head up a little bit. See him look for that far corner. Hey, that was a perfect shot. He put about a half an inch inside that post. It had to be a perfect shot to beat the goaltender from that angle and that far out.
Now they're... Oh, I thought for a moment they've got a timeout, I believe, called by the New Jersey Devils. Ruuttu gets his 11th from Housley and Bonger at the 6:30 mark.
Well, and it's a good move, too, by Schoenfeld to call the timeout right now. If you notice, Ted Sater has been using the timeouts earlier in the game, and I don't know why these coaches, they all wait. They seem to think the only time to use it is with 30 seconds to go in a hockey game. There's times early in a game when you're right out of it, and you have to take that break and reorganize, and lately, certainly Ted Sater has been doing that.
Well, Mike, we were talking to Jim Schoenfeld prior to the game, and he said the game at Montreal, the Canadiens had taken a 5-0 lead on Saturday night. The Devils came back with 4 goals, but he said it was like night and day. In the first period, the Canadiens just climbed all over the Devils. It was like men playing boys, and then the Devils started to put it together.
Well, Montreal certainly have enough talent, and enough talent.
Well, as you can see, a very successful first period for the Buffalo Sabres. They have the 3-1 lead. Clear had an awful lot to do with that, with centerman Christian Ruuttu. Excellent goal, Christian. This might be the best I've seen the hockey club play in quite a while. It was a strong first period.
Well, we told ourselves we have to be ready today to play, because last night we were a little bit flat in the first period. We came back hard against pitch, but we couldn't score the goals. Today it looks like everything is going our way, but we still got 2 periods to play.
Christian, you have a lot of great fans. Your hockey club has an awful lot of great fans here around Western New York. Supported this team for many years, and the one question I hear more than anything else, and I think it's out of frustration on their part, they want you to do well, but what they don't understand is how the hockey club can play so well one game and play so poorly the next game and do it so consistently. Is there any reason for it?
Well, this year we've been a very streaky hockey team. We could win 9 games in a row, then we can lose 4 to 5. I wouldn't mind if we go like that, 9 games in a row, then lose 4. But yeah, I think our biggest problem so far has been we haven't been consistent in playing. It feels like we have to have our backs against the wall when everything starts to go our way. I think the work habits are there, but sometimes you're just not finishing the plays that you should be finished.
Well, sometimes I question myself, my own feelings on the hockey club, but what you just said is the type of team sometimes it has to be back to the wall, and I kind of get the same feeling. When this team is back tight against the wall, if they have to fight to win a hockey game, they do it. They just get the job done, but you almost have to get to that point before you explode.
Yeah, it's been like that. It's been like that the last 2 years, I think. But
funny, huh?
Tonight again, we had a tough loss last night, and we came back and played hard the first period. It's just showing that when we have to play, we're coming out every night.
The players, do they look at this whole episode with Lindy Ruff as such a big deal? Has it left any scars, or is it kind of forgotten about right now and everybody's gone about their business, or is it still some scars there?
No, I mean, that's the easiest way out if you're trying to find an excuse. For instance, last night telling that because of what happened with Lindy and all that, that's why we lost the game. It's not an excuse, and we can't use that. It just we haven't been consistent. That's our problem.
Yeah. Does the C mean that much to a hockey player? Who the captain is in the hockey club? Where I always felt like it doesn't matter who has a C on. You know, as a player, who really leads that hockey club. He doesn't necessarily have to have it on, does he?
No, I mean, still we have, only the captain can play the hockey game. You got 20 guys in the team and they got to play. And also, the captain is the emotional leader a lot often too, but it's just, it's a tough job to do being a captain. It's a
lot of dirty work.
Yeah, no, well, it's a lot of being between the coaches and being like a communicator between the coaches and the players, and it's a lot of responsibility. And I still think Lindy did a great job, tremendous job being the captain, and I know Mike's going to be a fine captain too. So it's not that we haven't had good captains.
Keep it up, Christian. You're going to have a great second half and lead this team right into the playoffs. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Christian Ruuttu has been our guest. Danny Gare and John Gertler will be back in a moment.
Let the shot go from back in front, and it might have deflected off either McGuire or Parker. We'll have to wait for the official announcement.
I think it might go to tough guy Kevin McGuire. Keep an eye on McGuire right in the slot area. Did it pick? Yeah, it caught McGuire, I believe, right on the back of the leg, possibly. He says it's in. Jeff Parker says it's in. They just don't know who picks up the credit for this goal, but nice positioning right here by McGuire. You see, he laid the puck back, and eventually he went right into that slot area where the puck hit him, and in it goes. And you can see the referee, the goaltender right there, hollering to the referee, saying it was a bad bounce, it wasn't a goal, and McGuire does get credit for the goal.
Now play fair, slipped it back into the Devil zone. Sorella into the corner. Now the pass. Up for Carlson at center. Clears it off the glass into the Buffalo zone. Here's Cloutier, left it there. Now Housley.
Want me as captain. It was voted yesterday in Pittsburgh, and I guess that was a unanimous decision. And then I spoke with Jerry today and the coaching staff, and they also chose me as captain. And I don't think I have any reason not to feel like I should be wearing the C.
I guess there's an adage that the loss of a loved one isn't always by death, and when a captain turns a C over, it's a love thing, and it's been tough. It's been tough on everybody, and I think it certainly was weighing on everybody's mind, and we're just glad it's behind us.
Go right to the odd and check out Sean Burke, the goalie for New Jersey. He certainly did not have the luck of the Irish tonight. Watch this opening shot by Mike Hartman just over the red line. It ricochets off the boards, off Burke, and into the net. 1-0 on a power play. Mike Foligno, wearing the captain's C tonight, the brand new Sabres captain, gets a goal here. There is Mike on the doorstep. In it goes. It's a 2-0 game. His 18th on a power play. And then Christian Ruuttu came up with a goal from Housley, and Bodger made it a 3-0 game. And things were not going well for Shoney's Devils tonight. Behind the bench now in the second period, this turned out to be the winner. Uwe Krupp with a shot here. And it is put in off McGuire. McGuire gets the goal, his fifth. It was 4-1. Now watch this vicious shot to the Ruuttu's head by Kirk Muller right there. Watch that again, and this tape should go into the office. And the NHL should take a look at it. Now Muller got a 2-minute penalty, stayed in the game, and late in the game after Jersey scored twice. 38 seconds left. Watch Muller on the doorstep here. He has a chance to tie the game. Jacques Cloutier stops him. The Sabres score into the empty net, win 5-3, and after the game, Coach Ted Sater.
This is a big win for us. This has been an emotionally trying week for this hockey club.
You know, now as the captain, and finding out that the team wanted me as the captain and voted me as the captain, and secondly, management wanted me as captain. I think the most important thing for me is that my teammates wanted me, and I'm just going to do the best job that I can. So the